Good day, viewers. Welcome back to Generation C, which stands for Culture, Creation, and Connection with our schools. I am Gift Nula, and I am a learner at Delta Secondary School. So today, you guys will be learning more about the culture, history, and diversity at our school. Also, remember to catch our school's one-pager in the My Zone today, which you can find in the Namibian Sun, Republican, as well as Allgemeine Zeitung. Also, remember that you can watch Generation C at 5 p.m. every Thursday on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25, as well as the My Zone Instagram and Facebook pages. Let's not keep our headmaster waiting, shall we? Let's go.
Hey Delta, my name is Heta Mukwaya and I'm a member of the Delta's newspaper committee. I am joined by Zenda Figura and our principal, Mr. Namuya. So we'll be getting to know him on a more personal level to see who's the man that runs our school. So, Mr. Namuya, what inspired you to become an educator and how has your journey led you to the role of the principal of DSSW?
Wow. So I'm actually privileged at least to be here with you. Mr. Namuya is how they've introduced me. I'm the acting principal of Delta Secondary School. And what really inspired me to be part of DSSW is that there are better students here, students that are self-driven. And we are talking of the colleagues as well that are self-driven, not only self-driven, but people that are motivated, that are actually willing to go an extra mile, and what matters is that at least we are sending out a lot of students to varsities and not to the street. So that's what inspired us the most.
So, is there any specific accomplishment or achievement in your personal life that you are proud of and would like to share with us?
That's supposed to be a secret. All right. Yeah, quite a lot, I might say. Looking at what I've been and what I've become, I would actually say for some times now, starting from a combined school deep in the village, and moving to Reverend Yusuf Shikongo, my former school, and looking at the number of students as well that we've at least sent to university and being at Delta Secondary School. I would say that is actually an achievement, finding myself at least sitting in the seat of the principal. I've always been awarded at the national level for being a better or a good teacher, that is in AS or higher level in the past, for the grade 12s and of course grade 10s in the old curriculum. So that is something that one will actually be proud of, and looking at the staff as well, that if you can be able to manage at least a staff of this magnitude, so it's an achievement, I must say.
Mr. Namuya, we know you as a self-driven man and a man with a plan. So, can you share with us any upcoming initiatives or projects aimed to enhancing the academic and extracurricular experience of the students at Delta?
There are a lot of plans actually that are in the pipeline. At the moment, we are trying to change the face of Delta Secondary School. Talk of what we've already achieved or accomplished when we started when we started this academic year. We've increased the percentage rate or pass rate for our students at least to 50%. That we're also planning at least to increase that onto 65%. And that is a target to make sure that at least our students become far better in terms of performance and all that. Now, we are trying to revamp the institution into an institution that everyone would want to be. That is now developing, the area, especially the side of the entrance of the school. You've seen how we've already worked on the entrance for repainting, and we are also trying at least to put up some at least fence that is cutting out the institution from the sports field. When that happens, you will then it will not be a problem. We can then be able to invite in people from outside. I mean, all this for different kind of sport activities. We can be able to accommodate all that with a minimal possibility of vandalism when it comes to our properties. So we are proud actually to say that there is something that is moving when it comes to academic. So we are hoping that at least our students will actually shine by the end of this year. Talk of the grade 11s and 12s.
Very interesting.
So, what activities or hobbies do you enjoy doing outside of?
Oh my God! All right. So quite a lot, but at this point in time, one will say Delta becomes a baby, right? So at DSSW, one has to own the school and to have the school at heart to make sure that at least everyone then performs. No? And it appears now that is cutting out a few of our activities that I could actually do. But otherwise, so gymming is part of one of that, as well as going out for horse riding. So yeah, that's my favorite. It's my hobby, I must say.
I have another question for you. Although you've only been principal for a short amount of time, what's your most memorable experience as principal?
What must I say? The memorable one, I think what I'm enjoying in this seat is, must say, it's fights. Fights, of course, that are coming from the parents, and specifically that feels like, the kids are not well represented in such a manner that they feel like school rules are too strict and all that. So, and the battle is about you now making sure that at least you keep up with that. So, I would say those are some of the few, but I'm actually enjoying the fact that we are driving this institution to greater height, and not that we are dropping in any way.
Okay, lastly, Mr. Namuya, is there any message you'd like to convey to the students, staff, and parents of DSSW as we look ahead to the future?
Hold together. It's a matter of us holding hands. And of course trying our level best to keep whatever that was or the foundation that was laid by our past principles, and what I would actually say is that the moment that we're holding hands and everyone is doing what they're supposed to do, surely we will get or attain what we've been always fighting for. What everyone knows about Delta is that it's a best performing school, and best performing school is because of the students, and I believe it's because of the parents, and I believe it's because of the teachers. So if the teachers, the parents, and the learners can work together to make sure that at least we keep that lamp shining or light shining, then I believe everything will actually be good. So I would basically say, let everyone come on board. It's your institution. Delta is your school, and then you just make sure that at least you deliver. Everyone must actually make sure that you deliver and that you have represented your own institution and that you own it as well.
Thank you very much, Mr. Namuya. We hope you have a wonderful day. And yes, next we'll be moving on to the history segment of our adventure today.
Good evening and welcome to Sunset News.
Dutch stays in List A in his speech, rate in taxes, and how much.
After the break, we take a look at the sports.
We bring you
economic indicators, tomorrow's weather, and sports. I am Aina Raiza Kweyong.
Good morning, guys. Today I'm at the lovely heart of Delta, and joining me is our beautiful chairperson of the Environmental Club, Serena. So, Serena, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Angel?
I'm doing fine. Serena, We just wanted to know what inspired you to join the environmental club.
I decided to join the environmental club because, as we all know, our school is science and technical orientated, and it doesn't really cater for subjects such as agriculture or any environmental related subjects. So I joined the club because I love the environment and I like making a change in society and the environment. That's why I joined the club, Angel.
That's so wonderful. Serena, what do you think is your biggest responsibility as chairperson of the club?
Okay, as chairperson of the club, being present is one of my main responsibilities. Because I believe you have to be there for each other. I have to be there for my club, and also planning events basically. What I do with the club, because our school is not environmental orientated, so I basically have to find ways to incorporate our club into the school.
Yeah, that's a very wonderful answer. So last but not least, Serena, what mark do you want to leave in the club before the end of your term in office?
Hey Angel, that's a lovely question. Okay, the mark I want to leave is, because environmental club has been there, but it's not popular. I want to leave a good foundation so that when I come back, at least let's say 10 years from now, I can find it flourishing, like the club is doing great, and hopefully like the visions I have for this club will still be withheld, if I may say.
That was a very lovely answer. Thank you so much for letting me interview. I hope you have a lovely day ahead, Serena.
Okay, thank you, Angel.
Bye.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Asante Uyuni, and I'll be introducing you to Simon Itenge, the chairperson of our Learner Fundraiser Committee, or LFC for short.
Seeing as your chairperson, when did you decide to join the LFC?
I decided to join in 2022. That was when the LFC was first formed. So I joined like 2022 and I served for 2 terms, and now I'm chairperson of the committee. So 2 terms, 3 years.
Okay, that's really nice. So I've heard that LFC has planned a lot of events, but you have to have a favorite. So from all the events you've planned, which event is your favorite?
I would say the art battle is my favorite. The art battle that we had this year. I learned so much from last year's art battle. There were lots of ups and downs and things. So we were like, how can we build on that so that we can have a better art battle, better event. And so behind the scenes, it was really rough. It was, some of us wanted to quit, but we pulled through and we ended up having this really amazing event with so many people, a great turnout. We made lots of money, and this was also an event where so many learners could showcase their talent and, even make money off of it, because we auctioned off their paintings, half of which went to the school and half to the artists. So yeah, that was really nice.
Okay, here you guys made a lot of money.
Yeah, we did.
So this is the final question. What did you learn from being a part of the LFC that you'd like to share with the world?
I had to learn how to deal with many different people, because all these people have great ideas. They want to bring this and that to the table, and we're like, yeah, that's good, but is it feasible enough? Firstly, is it even possible? Because someone will give some of the craziest ideas. You have to think down. You also have to listen to everyone. Everyone deserves to have an opinion in the committee. So hearing everyone as a leader is very important. Also communication internally, like amongst us as a team. We need to be able to communicate effectively for the job to get done. We also need to learn to communicate externally, because we're talking with big sponsors like Hookers and FNB. So if you mess up, you're not getting them again. So it's really important that the communication is effective, and just planning and so on. So I think that I learned, out of many things I've learned, those are the few I wanted to add for you.
Wow, it looks like the LFC is teaching us a lot. It's teaching us how to be future entrepreneurs, successful ones at that. Thank you, Simon, for having us here.
Okay.
Again, this is Simon Itenge and Asante Uyuni.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to a Hollis So Nice, where swag meets romance. If you're looking for something fun, something quirky, something exciting, a different take on blind dating, quite literally, I would suggest that you tune in for a Hollis So Nice every Friday at 5 p.m. on DZB 285 and GoTV 25. And you might be next, I guess.
Good morning, Bison. My name is Sama Makali, and right behind me here is the MP Theatre where we showcase our talent. Just come with me.
Hey guys, my name is Penny. So we have a little surprise for you. Now,
Hi guys, welcome back to Gen Z. I'm Matthews Naradapo, and as we all know, Delta Secondary School is a very successful school, and behind every successful school is a great leader. So I have our leaders here, our head boy and head girl, and we are going to get to know them. So first question to our head boy. What's your name?
I'm Domingos Barros, the head boy of Delta Secondary School, Windhoek.
I'm Victoria Mika, the head girl of Delta Secondary School, Windhoek.
First question, what's a skill you've always wanted to learn and why?
Well, the skill I've always wanted to learn, I will say, has been being able to play a musical instrument and composing musical pieces of my own. So my, let's say March 2021, that marked the beginning of my musical journey. So my grandfather gifted me an acoustic guitar, and ever since I've been playing the guitar. Throughout the years, I moved on to playing the electric guitar as well as piano, and I've just used school as a platform for me to really give myself that experience, give myself exposure to performing and just learning new things, surrounding myself with like-minded people, with musicians, and yeah. And why? Well, in my childhood, I'll say I've been exposed to multiple genres of music, like gospel music, jazz music, you know, you name it. So that really influenced me, and as well as my very own family musician, which is my grandfather. So he's been playing for years and years. So he's been playing multiple instruments like trumpet, saxophone, piano, and he really inspired me to bring out my inner creativity, to see what I can do. It's just, music really allowed me to find myself. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. A skill I've always wanted to learn, as weird as it is, to do a handstand. I've always been one of those kids that could never, do athletic or gymnastics. But I vowed to myself that I will learn how to do a handstand, and I'm persevering. I'm still progressing on, doing it, but I am going to do it.
Wow, these are all very interesting skills. Maybe I should also take up one. On to the next question. What do you do in your free time?
Well, as I said, I'm basically like the school musician. So in my free time, I'm just practicing my instruments, experimenting with new musical techniques, learning new pieces, collaborating with musicians, just learning more about music, because there's really never enough you can know. There's always more to know, so I try my best to know as much as I can know and to really bring out my inner creativity, just show myself what I'm capable of. That's what I do.
Well, I bitches, and it brings me so much joy. And off the court, I love reading. It is one of my favorite things to do. It allows me to explore works of literature, fiction. That's all.
Wow, looks like your afternoons are jam-packed. Anyways, on to the last question. What do you think is the most important quality an LRC should have? And do you have any qualities of your own you're planning on working on?
Okay, one of the most important qualities an LRC should have, I believe, is compassion. You have to care about the people you serve, and you have to do everything you do from a place of love. You never know what the next person is going through, so always do things kindly and always be kindly to others. One of the skills I plan on working on are my time management. There's only so many hours in a day to do what I do, and I plan on doing it more efficiently and in less amount of time.
Well, I will say being a social person would be really helpful as an LRC, because as an LRC, you're there to represent the learners. So you really have to interact with them, find out about their interests, You have to get into their mind, you have to understand them. So I feel like that's really important. A skill I would want to work on is exactly that. I'm working on it, but it's really amazing, because when you're a social person, you really get to know, you really focus on getting to know the human being for who they are on the inside, no matter on, what's going on the outside. So you really look at their heart, and it's amazing. Everyone has different stories, so just hearing them, it's really interesting and eye-opening.
Thank you guys. It was nice getting to know you and what you do in your day-to-day basis. That's all from us. This was your head boy,
Domingos Barros,
and your head girl,
Victoria Mika.
Thank you.
Good morning, viewers of Gen Z. My name is Shivikara Kanji, and every great leader needs some help. That's why I'm joined here by our deputy head boy,
Dominic Dunduma,
and another LRC,
Aina Kamati.
And today, we're gonna get to know them on a more personal level. Now, Aina, tell me, what is a great piece of advice that you've received, and how has it impacted your life?
My great grandmother once told me to surround yourself with things that reflect the person who you want to be in terms of energy and individuals. Because as cliche as it may sound, people's energy can can have tremendously wonderful effects on you as an individual, as well as in terms of education and mental health and your overall happiness, and vice versa. Because if you surround yourself with people that have horrid habits and are constantly pessimistic, then these things will rub off on you as well. So the greatest advice that I have ever received is to surround yourself with positive energy and to be optimistic as often as you can be.
Okay, thank you. And Dominic, same thing.
Okay, the greatest piece of advice I've received was to be selfless, basically, and put others' needs above mine. And because I was told, like, as a leader, you have to serve people and not be like a boss. Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you guys for tuning into our episode of Generation C. And remember, you can watch Generation C every Thursday at 2 p.m. on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. Remember to catch the one-pager every Thursday in the Namibian Sun, Republic Gain, as well as Allgemeine Zeitung. So for me, Gift Nule, that's all for today. Until next time. Bye.